Hello! You know what? I've been talking for 20 minutes and I realised I got the mic switched off. No! What a mug. How is everybody? I do apologise. Literally, thank you, Finbo, for pointing that out to me. There is so much to watch on this stream. Okay, so I'll start again. We're here in the West Country, God's country. And we were started off at Coldrose Naval Base. I flew over Porthleven to see one of my brothers, and we're going to do a brothers tour. We're going to see all of the brothers if we can, visit them on their way around because I can't be anywhere near them. And this is my little tribute to those guys. So yeah, so here we go. You can see on the map we're heading northeast towards. Thank you, mate. We're heading northeast towards the Eden Project. So we're going to have a little look at that. And so I have to repeat myself again. So this is the UK update, World Update 3, and it has a whole bunch of English stuff on it, which is the whole update was geared around the UK. So I've got my technical department told me about that. Thank you, Finn. But I hope you had a nice little beautiful musical interlude. That was Elgar. If it's too loud now, let me know. So on the map you can see you've got the GPS tracking switched on. I can switch off the map if it's annoying. But we're coming up to the Eden Project now. Alright, look at the countryside. Oh, it's so beautiful. They've just done an absolutely sterling job. It just looks incredible. There's Bob in the back. She's got her hands on the controller, she's watching, she's looking for the Eden Project. So she's going to let me know we're getting close to stalling, so I'm just going to put some ready on. Yep, so this is the MB339, the Italian Air Force training jet. Oh, come on. There's times I just look at this flight sim and I just think, oh my god, look at the sun coming up. I love it. Hey, Fly with Matt, how you going, my friend? Yeah, this is one of the official jets. So it's I don't think it's $23. You can actually buy it, I think, either from Orbix or you can buy it from the actual Microsoft store itself. I can go in the cockpit. Yep, it's pretty cool. You've got a lot of buttons. I don't know what any of them do apart from the eject button. But yeah, it's beautifully modelled. You can have a little look see. It's very nice. But then so's the sunset. Alright, so I'm going to pop out of the in between the cockpit. I will come back to the cockpit and the jet, but I really want to have a look at some of these new points of interest because, like I said, they've been proper modelled. So oh, look at that. You know that scene, what's that scene, Bedazzled, when Liz Hurley meets that guy and she really wants him to be sensitive, and every time he sees the sunset he starts crying. That's what I feel like looking at that. Have a little look. So here we go. This is the Eden Project. This is such a cool place. Almost like it's got these what do you call them? Biobs? Have a little look at that. And these, they're not called biobs. It's such a cool place. Biodomes. And in each of the biodomes is like a different sort of locale. So I'm just zooming in and out. I really want to have a look at that. They've done a really good job of modelling that. That's very cool. You liking this, mate? Fly with Matt. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like and subscribe. We're flying all over the place. Mondays, well, whenever I can pick it up, really. But yeah, I'm hoping you're liking the new scenery. And whoever's watching today, I've only got 3 viewers. Woohoo! 3 viewers is my average, and I'm happy with 3. So by all means, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, Matt. Give us a subscribe, and yeah, keep chatting in the chat. So we'll have a look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up now. We're going to head up over. I'll show you where we are now. This is a place called Lostwithy, as you see down there on the right hand side. It's a sort of town of Lostwithy. Don't know very much about it, but I'm sort of following on the map as well. So I've got this map switched on, which I can actually see the names of places, which is pretty good. So I'm sort of following this flight path, and I'll show it to you now. I can't believe I spent the entire first 10 minutes just talking to myself. They had the mic switched off. So we're going to head up from the Eden Project now. We've left Coldwell's Air Force Base. We said hello to everybody in Porthleven, and we're heading up now all the way up this red line to Chivenor, which is near my hometown. And I want to dip my wings there and say hello to everybody, just in case any of them are watching, which I doubt. If they are, say hi in the chat. Yeah. So that's Bodmin. If you've ever been down there, Bodmin Moor. You can just see up there on the right hand side. So yeah, there's Bodmin. Nice walks down there. I love the windmills. No, I'm not called windmills. What are they called? Wind turbines. There's so many of them in the game, and at night, what's really cool about them is that they basically light up red on top. So this, I'm just trying to. What you'll see switched on. You got a cold. You got COVID, mate. You want to get yourself checked out. You got the spicy cough. That's not good. So you're listening to air traffic control as well. How can you get a cold, mate? No one gets colds anymore. They've been banned. You know you can only have spicy cough or nothing. Have a little look. So Pen Pont below us, St. Breward, the town of St. Breward. Let's switch the map off so I know where I'm going. He says. The thing is that this jet is moving so fast. What are we doing? Let's have a little look. We're at 2,000 feet and we're doing 3, 2.5, 250. It's not a lot. I can go a bit quicker. This one doesn't do. I'm almost stalling actually. This one doesn't do Mach 1. There are some other planes on here that do Mach 1, and they're pretty good. And I might switch planes when we get to up to Chivenor. I'm going to switch planes. So left hand side, this is Helston, a very famous Cornish town. Pretty soon we'll be crossing the border. So when we get to Bude, we'll be crossing the border over. And Camelford beyond here. I'm going to come down a little bit. Don't want to overspeed though, and that's exactly what's why that plane's shuddering. Spicy cough has got you, mate. Well, that's it for you. You've done and dusted, mate. Kippers and custard. It's nice knowing him, pal. Nah, kids can't get it, can they? Check it out. Look, mate, look. This is why the south is so beautiful. And anybody that says it's not is a plum. I'm just going to zoom in so you can get a lovely picture of me and Bob silhouetted against the beautiful West Country morning. Come on, look at that for a shot. If you don't think that's amazing, there's something wrong with you. Davidstow Moor? That's an airport. We're not going there today. We're heading on our way to Chivenor. So let me know if you're liking the views, if you're loving, and whether you're on Twitch or you're on Facebook. Better there. Oh, what am I listening to? Unbelievable. This place is called, we're coming to, is called Crackington Haven, right? There's actually, below me there on the left hand side, there's a Higher Crackington. Imagine if you lived in a place called Higher Crackington. Middle Crackington. So this is Higher Crackington. Then there's Diddy Little Middle Crackington. I'm going to fly over it just to say I've done it. And then over there, in that little valley, you can just see in the hills, that's Crackington Haven. And I've been to Crackington. I've been to these places. I want to show you actually. I'm going to come out towards the coast and cut back in again because you can see how they've done it. They've actually put the coastline in because beforehand it was just a blob. Here we go. Look at that. They've modelled it properly. They've done a good job here actually. Now we're coming up to Bude Bay. Now Bude Bay is pretty much the border between Devon and Cornwall, near the border. and it's where basically it's a little surf spot. So I might actually make it a bit lighter because the sun's still coming up. And the people of Bude, this is Widmouth Bay actually, Bude Bay, Widmouth Bay. A lot of surfing happening in Bude. So we're just skimming over. Been to that hotel there on the top left. So actually that wasn't Bude, this is Bude coming up here now on the right hand side. Yeah, it is apart from the fact it's really flat. This is Bude. Spent many a good old holiday here in Bude. For us, it was just like a day trip, so you only take like a couple of hours to get down. An hour, maybe an hour and a half. Bude Bay Caravan Park, get in. Wiggling my wings at you, Bude Bay. You beauty. Come on, look at that. Have a little look. Pew Hill. Village of Pew Hill. Kilcampton. Big army base up here. Let's go and fly over and see if we can see any. So we'll head to Kilcampton. Sun's coming up now, which is nice. Wow, now we're getting really close to home. I'm going to head over here because this is a place called Bradworthy, and a lot of my relatives come from Bradworthy. My grand side are all from Bradworthy, Buckland Brewer. So I want to say hello to those guys. Not many of them left now, if any, to be honest with you. Okay, my friend, enjoy your dinner. Try not to choke because of the spicy cough. But I'll catch up with you in a bit. So we're heading over to Bradworthy. And now we really are coming into North Devon. Some scenery, come on, look at it. It is beautiful. Be interesting what you guys think. If you're still in the chat, say hello. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up. If you give us a thumbs up or a like or a subscribe, you can see your name up in lights. Try it. I only need about another 70 people and then I can start getting paid. So this is Bradworthy. Huh. Looks... It's a nice pub there actually. Bradworthy football pitch, look at that. Go on boys, go on you Bradworthy boys. There's a lot of football pitches around here. Alright. Now this place is got a lot of history. It's where Gorrel Farm Airstrip is a place called, we call it Woolsworthy. But it's got a Viking name and they call it Woolsfar Disworthy. So yeah, there's no way this thing's going to land at Gorrel. It ain't happening, ladies and gentlemen, because basically it's too small. Imagine landing there on that field. Not going to happen. Alright, so we're going to leave here. We're going to head past Wolverine. We're going to I want to do a little spin across to Heartland because I love it. Heartland, Clovelly, Bucks Cross. We're heading west now. At a fair rate of knots, to be honest with you. So if I look in the cockpit, I'm doing over 300 knots. But I want to get out across. I want to come across Heartland, Clovelly, and Woolsworthy. Because I'm recording it and you're seeing it live, but it's going to be recorded, so I want to come to all these cool places. So where are you guys all from? Who's watching? I know Finn's chatting in the chat, so I don't know where the rest of you are from. I've got 3 viewers, which is pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to cut across now. And I want to see Heartland. With the clouds. Even with the clouds, right, this cloud setting is on basic or low graphics setting. It's insane. I don't know how they've done it. It's almost like a work of art, this simulator. Alright, so let's have a look. Heartland Abbey. There's a very big famous abbey here. Right on the edge of the coast. So you're listening to Exeter. I think that's where the air traffic control is coming from. Just going to come in low here. So this is Stoke, the village of Stoke. And I want to cut across so you can see, so I can see Heartland. A lot of this is more for me, sorry, but we're going to go to London in a minute, so you will get a chance to have a look at London. This is Heartland. Some beautiful pubs down here, boys, I tell you. Get yourself down to the West Country, get yourself some scrumpy, some cider, proper job. Alright, now over here, and I'm going to go down to the coast to see this. This is Clovelly. This is probably one of the most famous places in North Devon. And you used to be able to get a donkey would take you up this really steep hill, but they banned it because of fat tourists killing the donkeys. There's the centre, and then if I show you down the bottom here, I don't know if you've modelled it, but yeah, all the way down there you can see the village there just underneath me. Can you see that? There's like a walkway, and that's a, you can't really get an idea of it, but yeah, so a little village by this fishing village. It's a beautiful spot. Alright, now we're coming back down across. This is Bucks Mills, Bucks Cross. Down below, sorry, that was really bad camera work. I'm trying to fly and do the camera. Bucks Cross down there. And now we're coming home. This is where I used to, this is where I live. I'm only here in Australia temporarily. I'm coming home one day. As soon as the spicy cough's gone away. This is right to the left, my right there, there's the school I went to. You can't see it, it's Ferry Cross. No, it's called Avisham's over there. And it's a bit further down. I'm going to come down low here now. There's Westwood Hoe. Our old stomping ground. Hope the music's not too loud. Alright, Westwood Hoe. Come on, look at that. We've done the buildings, Westwood Football Club. Alright, let's go home. I'm going to cut back round because this is Northam, just below me, and then here we can see Bideford with its bridges. I do a pass here, I'm going to come back low. Bideford Bridge, that's the old bridge. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Just to keep it a little bit of variety, we're going to head over there. Now behind, to my right hand side, you should be able to see it, is the flashing light. There's a blue airport. Can you see it in the distance? That is Chivner Air Force Base, and we're going to land at Chivner. And when we get to Chivner, we're going to swap planes, and we're going to teleport all the way over to London, and we're going to have a look at some of the London scenery. Although I love this plane so much, it's the reason I like it is because it's, you can see Chivner there with the POI come up. Bye Bideford. The sun's coming up now. There's the new bridge. Alright, so as we come into, there's two runways. I don't want the one that's going left to right, it's for light traffic, so I'm going to take this one. Sorry, I don't want the one going north to south, I want east to west. So what I'm going to do, because there's a done way of doing it, I'm going to drop the undercarriage. As that comes down. Alright, I'm going to head out to sea. I'm going to lower the flaps because I don't want to stall. And I'm going to come back around and hit the runway. I'm going back into cockpit mode so I can see where I'm going. Because this is nowhere near as easy. The jets are much harder to land than the actual props. So I'm going to get a bit of a runway up. Now, there you go. If you, so on this, no, the green lights are on. Sometimes on these runways you have lights especially if it has like a landing system, like 2 reds, 2 whites to tell you you're in the right one. Chivna doesn't have it, I think, because it's a military base. But here we go. You can put your money on whether I'm going to land this or not, or whether I'm going to stall it. I am really, really slow, so I'm going to. I'm aiming for that, just below that yellow line, and you can see it's stalling. I'm not very good with jets. Alright, here we go. Woof. We're down. So all I'm going to do now is taxi this in into the taxiway, which is here, and then we'll taxi into the Chivna. I'm going to park it up, claim it as a safe, even though I bounced. The football pitch there, look. Please tell me if the music is too loud. Many a day I've sat on this strip here watching the air shows. So good. Bob's happy. She's home too. Alright. We're going to park it up. Make sure we power down safely, and then we will head somewhere else. There's not a lot happening here today. In fact, this is completely empty. Alright. Okay. This is as good a place as any. So I'm going to apply the parking brake, and I'm going to... This is slightly different. Oh my god. Where's the button that where you push it all off? So have a look at this. I'm looking for... No. It's just